Hi everyone, I'm Francesca and this is a 15-minute spring flow. Winter is the period in which we tend to move less and it's colder, so we're going to start to wake up our body with this flow, doing some lengthening movement and balancing poses. I hope you guys enjoy it and please let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Let's start in a kneeling position. Close your eyes and bring the attention to your breathing, making sure that your back is straight. On your next inhale, bring the hands up to the sky, reaching as high as possible. And when you exhale, twist to the right side, keeping your back straight and sending the gaze over the right shoulder. When you inhale, cross your right arm over your left arm, bringing the hand to the knee. Round your spine, look towards your belly button. Release, and when you inhale, again, arms up to the sky, reaching as high as possible. And exhale, twist to the left. Gaze over your left shoulder. Make sure to keep your back straight. Exhale, cross your left arm over the right, bringing the hand on the right knee. And round your spine. Release and start to walk with your hands forward, coming into a puppy pose. Your hips are in line with your knees, your chest is going towards the mat, and the forehead is on the floor. If you're quite flexible and want to increase the stretch, you can bring the chin on the floor. Exhale, push your weight forward, coming onto your forearm into your Sphinx pose. Keep engaging your glutes and opening your shoulders, looking forward. And when you exhale, lower your head to the floor, hands underneath your shoulders, bend your knees and send your pelvis up to the sky, coming into your down dog. You can hold your down dog static or pedal, trying to release any tension in your lower body. Stop pedaling. Transition forward to a plank. Bend your knees without touching the floor. Open the chest. Come back to down dog. We repeat again. Go to a plank. Bend your knees. Open the chest. Back to down dog. Keep repeating this movement at your own pace now. So if you want to go faster, you can, or you can go also slower. Just make sure to release any tension in your back. Do this one more time and finish in a plank position. And finally, lower your knees to the floor, coming into your all fours. Send your right leg out straight, engage your glute, lift your feet and start to pulse. Trying to go as high as possible every time you go up. Hold, send your left arm straight, exhale, knee to elbow. And when you now reach out, keep repeating this movement, trying to engage your core and your glute. Hold with your legs extended, bend your knee, bring the foot up to the sky and hold your ankle with your left hand. Your foot is pushing against your hand and you're arching your spine, looking up. Release, come back to all fours, and when you now open your chest, look up, exhale, round your spine. We repeat cat-cow a couple of more times, trying to go deeper in each movement. Come back to neutral position. Send your left leg out and start to pulse like we did before on the right side, engaging your glute as much as possible. Hold it static, Send your right arm in front of you. Exhale, elbow to knee. Keep repeating this movement, opening your chest when you send the leg and hand out, and rounding your spine when you bring the elbow to the knee. Hold on your last extension. Bend your left knee. Hold your ankle with the right hand and push with your ankle back. We're trying to open the chest. Try not to lose your balance and keep your gaze forward. Exhale, release. Lower yourself to the floor. Open your chest, look up. Exhale, come back to your down dog. Make sure that your back is straight and you send your pelvis up to the sky. Look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat, coming with your back straight. Exhale, forward fold. Hold your opposite elbows and start to swing left and right, trying to lengthen your head towards the floor. Keep your knees bent. When you exhale, stop to the center and start to unroll your spine, keeping your head heavy and bringing your head up as last. We come back into mountain pose. Here now, bring the hands up to the sky, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, bend your knees. Here now, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands to the floor, step back to plank. Bring the knees to the floor if you need to. Bend your elbows. Here now, cobra or up dog, look up. And exhale, push your pelvis back, come into your down dog. Right leg comes up, reach up. And when you exhale, step forward, coming into your low lunge. Bring the hands up to the sky, open your chest and push your pelvis forward. We're trying to lengthen towards the ceiling. Tuck the left toes, lift your knees, high lunge. Now your left hand reach to the floor, right hand up to the sky. If you need, you can lower the left knee to the floor, but try to stay here if you can. Step back with your right foot and come into your side plank. Hold it strong. You can keep holding this pose, or if you want, you can place your right foot behind the left and reach towards the floor with the right hand, opening your chest. Come back to your down dog with your right leg up to the sky. Bring yourself forward, bend your elbows, look up. Exhale, down dog. Here now, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step forward, low lunge, hands up to the sky, push forward with your pelvis. Look up. Tuck your right toe, lift your knee, high lunge. Make sure that your core is engaged, your legs are strong. Right hand to the floor, left up to the sky, twist to the left. And when you exhale, step back to a side plank, pushing your hip as high as possible. From here, we go to a wild thing, so step backward with your left foot and try to open your chest and reach towards the floor with your left hand. Exhale, release, coming back to your down dog. Come forward, plank, bend your elbows. Here now, open your chest and exhale, come back to your down dog. Look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And when you now bring the hands up to the sky, reach up and release. We're going to do a tree pose. So bring the weight on the left leg. Place the sole of the right foot on your inner thigh or ankle, whatever is more accessible for you. Bring the hands in a prayer pose and hold. Make sure to engage your glute and your core. Trying not to touch the floor, go back into a warrior three, taking the right foot towards the end of the mat. Trying to keep the foot lifted from the floor, bring the right leg forward, bending the leg. Hold your knee with your left hand and look backward. Exhale, come back to center and release. Cross your hands behind your back, open your chest, look up, and when you exhale, bend your legs, forward fold. Push your hands as far as possible from your back. Bend your knees even more, chair pose. Keep holding this pose with your legs bent and the arms above your head. If this is too intense for your back, you can always bring the hands to a prayer pose. Forward fold. Here now, halfway lift. Exhale, come back down. And when you now come all the way up to the sky with your hands. And exhale, mountain pose. We repeat the three poses on the other side. So bring the weight on the right leg. Place the sole of the foot on the inner thigh or ankle. And your hands to prayer pose. Hold the pose, keeping your glutes and core engaged. Keep holding your balance, and without touching the floor, send your left foot back, coming into your warrior three. The foot can be as high as is comfortable for you. Exhale, start to bring the left foot forward, bending your leg, and hold your knee with your right hand. Left hand comes back, gaze towards the left hand. Come back to center, reach the hands up to the sky. Cross the hands behind your back. Bend your knees and forward fold, pushing your hands towards the head. Exhale, release, chair pose, hands up to the sky. Lift your heels. And slowly start to bend your legs even more and come to sit on the mat. We go on a boat pose. Your legs are straight, your back is straight. If you feel this is too much on your lower back, you can always bend your legs. And exhale, release the legs to the floor. Hands up to the sky, reach up, inhale here, and exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. We're trying to bring our stomach towards the thigh. If this is too intense, you can always bend your legs. The most important thing is to keep our back straight and bring the gaze in front of us. Here now, right hand holds the outside of the left foot, left hand comes back. Gaze towards the left hand. We're twisting to the left. Exhale, come back to center. Twist towards the right. Come back to the center one more time, trying to go a bit deeper than before. And when you now come all the way up in a cross-legged position. You can start rounding your neck, moving your spine, do any movement that feels good for you right now. And when you're ready, bring the hands up to the sky, reach one more time as high as possible, and exhale. One hand comes on your stomach, one in your heart, and close your eyes. Take again your attention back to your breathing, which now becomes slower and more controlled. Take a moment to thank yourself for this time that you found. I hope you enjoyed this flow. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.